You face a Cinderella team, South Carolina, winners of the East region in their national semifinal matchup. I don't know how much you've had a chance to study what the Gamecocks do, but what stands out from what you know and what you've seen so far?
Well, I watched the game yesterday when they played Florida, and what an interesting matchup this is going to be. I mean, obviously Thornwell is, is an elite level scorer. Right? I mean, that guy is an impressive basketball player. I think it's a cool story too with him and Dozier staying at home. South Carolina program that hasn't gotten a whole lot of publicity over the years, and maybe hasn't had a ton of success. But two local kids who want to stay and and build something special, and they've definitely done that. I think it's going to be a really interesting game. They've played so well on the defensive end this year, and so has Gonzaga. It's going to be interesting to see two teams that do a lot of things well on both sides of the floor matching up. I think it's going to be a fun matchup.
How will it help that Gonzaga is facing another team making its Final Four debut?
I think that's going to be interesting. We talked about it with our group coming into this tournament. I'd asked Coach Few about that. When you looked at our group, you've got two freshmen who obviously had never played in an NCAA tournament. And then between Nigel Williams-Goss, Jonathan Williams, and Jordan Matthews, Jordan was the only one who had played in a tournament game, and that was a loss last year actually here in Spokane. So it was kind of interesting to come in and say, hey, are you worried at all about that stuff? And he said, well, maybe the first 4 or 5 minutes, but not so much. I think this kind of amps up again, right? I mean, because it's the Final Four and everybody's paying attention. There's going to be so much media attention and all the other stuff. So I do think it'll be interesting to see if either team is really bothered by the nerves of it. I think it probably is a little bit more than playing in your first tournament game, playing in your first Final Four game. I think there'll be a little more, kind of nerves. And so it'll be interesting to kind of see which one of the teams is able to figure that stuff out, first and see how much of an advantage that is.